Welcome back to my channel and thank you for joining me on another episode of PriMath Zoom. In this lesson, we will be interpreting vertical bar graphs. So let's start with a quick recap. What is a bar graph? Well, this is a display of data using rectangular bars of different heights based on their values, of course. It shows comparison among different values. It also makes information interesting and easy to interpret. Now, there are different types of bar graph. We have the vertical bar graph, which looks like this. So the bars are from the bottom to the top, so the bars are upright. And we also have horizontal bar graphs. And they look like this, where the bars goes sideways. All right, so let's look at a vertical bar graph. We'll be focusing on these throughout the lesson. In this vertical bar graph, you'd realize that there are some important parts missing. For example, the title. Yes, the title is missing. Now, the title of this bar graph is the types of pets we have. Then we have the axis missing. On this axis, we have the types of pets. And on this axis, we have the number of students. It is very common that on the vertical axis, you will have numbers. It's very common. And on the horizontal axis, you will have the types of the things that we're working with. It could be colors, it could be food, could be schools, it could be places, but in this case, we are working with types of pets. Now, from that same bar graph, we want to find out what is the most popular type of pet. Now, if we think of what popular means, it means the one that most students have. So here we look at rabbit. They have 4. There are 8 dogs. There are 11 cats. There are 6 goldfish. And there are 5 hamsters. Now, when you look at all of these different pets, it's quite clear by just looking that there are more cats than any other. So we can say the most popular type of pet is the cat. Why? Because most students has a cat. 11 students here have a cat. Let's move on to our next question. What is the least favorite pet? Now you can go ahead and pause your video and work this one out. So here, the least favorite pet would mean that it is the pet with the pet that there are the smallest amount of. And if we look, we'll realize that the rabbit is the least favorite pet because there are 4 of them. So only 4 students have a rabbit. Let's think about another information that we could gather from a bar graph. How many dogs are pets than there are goldfish? Now, here we have the graph again. And first we need to see how many dogs there are. Okay, so we're looking and there are 8 dogs. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dogs. And we want to know how many more there are than goldfish. So let's look for the goldfish. How many goldfish do we have? We have 6. So now we can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 goldfish. And if we want to know how many more the dogs there are than goldfish, what we could do, we could just match them up. So we match a dog to a goldfish, a dog to a goldfish, until there are no more of one of them. So let us start. So we have one group here, another here, here again. And if you realize, we have no more goldfish to match the dogs to. But there are some dogs remaining. So let's see how many more there are than the goldfish. One, two dogs. So we have no more goldfish, but there are two dogs remaining. This will tell us that there are two more dogs than goldfish. How many pets are there in all? So here again we have our bar graph. And if we need to see how many pets there are in all, we need to do what? Okay, so please pause the video and work out the answer and leave it in the comment. So we need to know how many and what kinds of pets there are. So we have the rabbit, the dog, the cat, goldfish, and hamster. We have 4 rabbits, 8 dogs, 11 cats, 6 goldfish, and 5 hamsters. In order to find how many pets are there in all, we just need to add all these pets that are there. So now we will have 4 plus 8 plus 11 plus 6 plus 5. So let's see when you worked it out what you got. Yes, we would get 34. So this means that there are 34 pets in all. Remember, when you're asked a question like this, it means all the pets that are there. So you would need to see how many rabbits. You go up on the bar graph, and there are 4. And then we see how many dogs. There are 8, so we need to add the 4 to the 8. How many cats? There are 11, so we need to add whatever 4 plus 8 is to 11. Goldfish, there are 6, so we add 4 plus 8 plus 11 plus 6. And the hamster is 5, so that is 4 plus 8 plus 11 plus 6 plus 5. And that will give us how many pets there are in all. Now this is your turn. You are given a new bar graph, and this one is about flowers in my classroom. If you look, you'll realize it already has the title. The vertical axis is labeled and the horizontal axis is labeled. First question is, what is the total number of flowers there are in my classroom? Please answer this and leave your answer in the comment in a complete sentence. So pause, work it, and put your answers in the comment. Which flower is there a small amount of? Again, you're going to work this and put your answers in the comment. So let's pause the video now while you work it. Third question, how many tulips are there than daisies? So let's pause the video here again, work out the answer, and put it in the comment in a complete sentence. Question 4. How many roses and violets are there in all? So you'll work this one again, put your answers in the comment. So pause the video, work it, and put your answers in the comment. And finally, which flower is one less than the daisies? So please work it, pause the video, and put your answers in the comment. Alright, so now it's your turn. Your turn to see if you can interpret this bar graph. So here is another vertical bar graph. And this one is telling about the flowers in my classroom. And if you see, the title is there, the vertical axis label is there, and the horizontal axis label is there. So let's go to the questions. And these questions, as soon as one is asked, you can pause the video and put your answer, work it out, and put your answer in the comment. What is the total number of flowers there are in my classroom? Remember, you must answer in a proper sentence, a complete sentence. So you can pause the video here and work out the total number of flowers there are in my classroom. Now, number 2, which flower is there a small amount of? So which one of them has the smallest amount? Pause your video again and leave your answer in the comment. Number 3, how many tulips are there than daisies? Of course, we know what to do here. So please pause your video and put your answer in the comment. Number 4, how many roses and violets are there in all? Okay, so pause your video and leave your answers in the comment. And remember to answer in a proper and complete sentence. Number 5, which flower is one less than the daisies? So with all of these, please leave your answers in the comments. Now, this is one final task for you. You're going to explain your thinking. So, if you needed to have 9 of each flower in the classroom, how many more of each would be needed? Explain your answer. So you can go ahead, pause the video here, work it out, and leave your explanation in the comment. Thank you for tuning and exploring with me today. Please like, share, and subscribe. And do not forget to leave your answers in the comment. See you next time.